It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be taken down at about the 28, but move the chains. That's a 1st down. In motion comes Walker. They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. To throw it again, it's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A big play here in the big game. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On play action. Stroud. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play.
With no score.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Up the middle they go. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the tight end, likely. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Black Knights. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man. That's Gibson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play here in the big game. 41 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact.
That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Black Knights. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Now, Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
Here's second and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught downfield by Harrison. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's Williams on first and 10. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Black Knights. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Black Knights will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Oh, a loose football. But somehow it comes right back to him. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do?
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Now Williams. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Finding room at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Stroud. Man, it's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Stroud. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by DJ Reed. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd down and 9. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Black Knights send out their punter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has him.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guy still...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Here's a 2nd and 9. Stroud gonna set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. down to the final quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught left side by Bowers.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, 49ers. Now, still down 1. Here is an utterly critical extra point attempt. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Black Knights. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Black Knights go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Stroud. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Big play coming up. This is third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete downfield to Walker. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining. as we get to 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's hauled in at the 2. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown. Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. And the 49ers have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.